What's the crack, lads? My name is DVGeek, and yes, we are back once again for another League of Legends video. And in this video, we're going to be exploring a brand new champion that will be soon entering the fold in League of Legends, and that name of that champion is Aphelios. Yes, lads and ladies, today we're going to be exploring some lore. We're going to be reading the biography of Aphelios and learning about this character. Essentially, this is a blind reaction to the character, and I'm so curious to see what he's all about. But before we get into it, as you guys know, yesterday in my previous video, which I'll leave a link up here, I did say I was doing a giveaway for someone to win this here mouse. The Razer Viper mouse I am giving away, and I have found a winner, and from no particular order, the winner is Karma Baguette. So shout out to Karma Baguette Helix for entering the giveaway. This mouse is now yours. All you have to do is make sure you follow me on Twitter and, tweet me and get back to me so I know it's your Twitter handle, and I will message you directly and I can get your shipping information and I can start sending this to you immediately, my friend, so you can be the true gamer that you want to be. Anyway, lads and ladies, today, like I said, we're going to be exploring some lore with the new legend, Aphelios. I'm excited to check him out. So let's just get straight into it. Alright, so here we are, lads and ladies, Aphelios, the weapon of the faithful. Let's go down here and see what we can find out. Here is a quote from Elune. Our fate is proven, fate each time we deny it. Interesting. Now, emerging from moonlight's shadow with weapons drawn, Aphelios kills the enemies of his fate in brooding silence, speaking only through the certainty of his aim and the firing of each gun. Though fueled by poison that renders him mute, he is guided by his sister Elune in her distant temple sanctuary, from where she pushes an arsenal of moonstone weapons into his hands. For as long as the moon shines overhead, Aphelios will never be alone. So now we're going to read the biography. Here we go. Look how cool this character looks. This character is 100 million% cosplay worthy. It is so cool. And look at his weapon. Holy crap, that's cool. So let's go down. Scroll down to begin. Aphelios, the weapon of the faithful. The moon looms over the towering slope of Mount Targon, distant yet impossibly close, born during a rare lunar convergence, when the physical moon was eclipsed by its reflection. In the spirit realm, Aphelios, his twin sister Elune, were celebrated as children of destiny by those of Targon's lunary fate. Mirroring the celestial event that heralded their birth, the two children knew they had been marked by fate. Aphelios, physically gifted like the moon of stone, and Elune, magically like its spiritual reflection, zealously devout. They grew up within a fate of mystery, reflection, and discovery, and embraced darkness not just out of belief, but as the only thing that could keep them safe. The Solari who ruled Targon considered the lunary heretics, driving them into hiding until most forgot the lunari even existed. The lunari were left to the shadows, dwelling in temples and caves, far from the solar sights. The pressure to be exemplary weighed heavily upon Aphelios. He practiced tirelessly with mythical moonstone blades, spilling his own blood in training so he could spill that of others to protect the faith. Intense and vulnerable, he bonded deeply with his sister in lieu of any other friendships. While Aphelios was sent increasingly dangerous missions to protect the Lunari, Elune trained separately as a seer, using her luminous magic to reveal hidden pathways and truths by the moon's light. In time, her tasks required her to leave the temple where they were raised. Without Elune, Aphelios' fate wavered. Desperate for purpose, he undertook a ceremonial journey into darkness where Lunari were said to discover their paths, their orbits. He followed the moon's light to a pool where a rare noctum flowers bloom beneath the water's surface. Though poisonous, the flowers could be distilled into a liquid that opened him to the night's power. Drinking the noctum's essence, Aphelios felt so much pain that it numbed him to everything else. Soon after, an accident temple to the Maris Omeganum, the Maris Omeganum began to come into phase from the spirit realm for the first time in centuries. Lunari from across the mountain gathered, emerging from hiding to witness the balance of power shift as celestial cycles in the heavens turned. The fortress accepted only one occupant gifted in magic. Each time it appeared, this time it would be a loon, her orbit guiding her to the temple. Aphelios, usually asking for nothing, requested to attend the event, but as the fortress passed through the veil in a luminous display of magic, a harsher radiance filled the night. Somehow the Lunari had been discovered, even as celestial cycles turned into their favor. An army of Solari descended upon them. All seemed lost, the Solari purging the Lunari heresy with fire and steel. Even Aphelios was beaten, his moonstone blades shattered on the ground, blood spilling from his lips as he reached for the noctum. That's crazy. But as the battle raged, Elune traveled deeper into the temple, and when she reached its heart, her full potential unlocked. Through the nocturne, Aphelios could feel Elune's power embrace him, and he could hear her voice. With a whisper, she had pushed magic into his hands, a replacement for his blade, solidifying into moonstone. Like the moon of stone, its spiritual reflection, Aphelios' skill, Elune's magic converged. Those Solari would not live to see the sun again. As her power flared, Elune pushed the temple and herself within, back into the spirit realm where it would remain safe from the Solari. From inside, amplified by the temple's focusing power, Elune was able to project her magic anywhere so long as it found a focus, like the poison coursing through Aphelios' veins. Only now did they understand their destiny. Aphelios would hollow himself out with pain, but would become a conduct for the moon's power. Elune would live alone, isolated in her fortress, but she would guide her brother, able to see through his eyes. Together, they would be a weapon the Lunari needed, bound by pain and sacrifice. Only apart could they be together, their souls brushing across the veil, distant yet impossibly close, converging into something they could not understand. To protect the survivors of the attack who retreated back into the shadows of the mountain, Aphelios' training as an assassin has been given reach by Elune's magic. His blades now an arsenal of mythical weapons perfected by Elune over the course of many missions together. Now that the power of Targon is shifting and the Solari know the Lunari still endure, Aphelios and Elune are needed more than ever. Oh my god. Oh my god. So much chills. So much chills from that. Holy crap. I was not expecting that to be as epic as it was. Holy crap. Aphelios, one of two siblings. That is incredible. His sister Elune and him basically became one entity, working hand in hand with each other. That's incredible. And the situation where all was lost, Elune stepped in and aided her brother in becoming his weapon and his eyes and his guidance. But combining his ninja-like assassin skills, they become an epic team in one being. That is amazing. Holy shit. Oh my god, I want more of that. I'm definitely going to be doing videos on every single character. I want to learn everything about these characters. They're all so goddamn cool. I love it. So there you have it, lads and ladies. That was Aphelios, and that was his biography and basically his story. And I really enjoyed that. I want to read more of these, but I want to do like in-depth videos on each of these characters. And I plan on doing them starting in January. I don't know how many videos I will do a month. as there will be a lot of editing and a lot of recording time that will go into these videos. But I look forward to it, and it's definitely a reason to subscribe. So make sure you do hit that subscribe button and you hit that like button to show your support to the channel, as many more of these biography reads will be happening on the channel. And also, I will be playing with each legend as I read the biographies and go through each of their attacks and their abilities and where they're most useful in the game itself. So it's not just going to be about me reading biographies and learning the lore of each of the characters. It's also playing with them and using them in the game and see how they actually play in League of Legends. So I'm really excited to start working on this stuff. And I know I do a lot of League of Legends content now on the channel because, well, let's face it, there is a lot to learn. There's a lot to discover. And that's what fascinates me about this game. It's not just a game. There's so much more. And so many people say to me, like, you have to be a League of Legends player to actually be a fan of League of Legends. No, that is not the case. It's the complete opposite. You don't even have to play the game to love League of Legends, to love the lore, to love the stories, to love everything that you see in the map of Runeterra. There's so many different stories, there's so much lore, and that's why I love it. I love lore. Lore is one of my favorite things. That's why Overlord's one of my favorite anime, because it has so much lore in the light novels, etc. And that's why I'm really enjoying League of Legends, because yes, it's a game that I can play and I can enjoy, but it's also a game that I can delve deep into mentally and enjoy it that way. And that's why I think this is just a fantastic addition to the channel. And I will cover as much of it as I physically can. And if there's nothing else to cover, then we'll go on to the next thing. And at least by the end of it all, I would be a true supporter of this franchise, this game company, and just this general story of League. I love it. I just think it's so cool. I love it. And Aphelios is a character that I can't fucking wait for. Holy shit, it's gonna be epic. Cannot wait for him. Anyway, that was the biography of Aphelios. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure you leave a like. I'd greatly appreciate it. And of course, subscribe to the channel for more of this kind of content. And if you guys want me to check out the biography of his sister Alun, I will be more than happy to do it. But I'm going to be doing more of an in-depth breakdown on her character. So I might just see if I can work with Mark's top lists on this. He's going to do some, give me basically a list of each character. So we'll say we pick Jinx out. So he's going to make sure I have the biography, all the lore I need to know about her, different skins that she has, all of her stories, where she actually fits into Runeterra. And obviously then I can actually use the character in League of Legends and show you some gameplay of the character, how she's used and what way she should be used and stuff like that. Obviously I have to do my own research into this because I'm not a League of Legends expert. I think I suck at the game, so I can't tell you how to play the game, but I will look into it and research it, how Jinxes should be used and stuff like that on every single character. So I'll be working in collaboration with Mark on this, and hopefully we can have something prepared for 2020 where I will be releasing all of these videos, And I also want to say a shout out to a fellow YouTuber out there, Necrit. I think he is the lore expert. Now, I've only seen one or two of his videos and they are quite in depth and I enjoy them. And I know a lot of you are asking me to just live react to them, and I'm like, no, that's Necrit's work. He's put a lot of time and effort and research into that. So I'm going to let him do his own thing and I will do my own thing with League of Legends. And I'm looking forward to it. I really, really am. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. Shout out again to Karma Beget Helix for winning the Razer Viper mouse. Make sure you hit me up on Twitter, my dude, so I can send this to you. And thank you all so much for watching. And as always, stay geeky, stay cool, be awesome, and be happy, and I'll see you dudes in my next League of Legends video. See you later, dudes.